Hey, welcome everybody to the second annual SLC6A1 Connect Symposium. I hope everyone was able to do their homework, which was to listen to Justin Timberlake songs and get pumped for today. We are truly going to make inhibition exciting. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Amber Freed, and I co-founded SLC6A1 Connect along with my husband, Mark, working on the Instagram over there, when our 2-year-old son, Maxwell, was diagnosed last summer. I left my career as an equity analyst at Janus Henderson and devoted my life to finding treatment solutions for Maxwell. Oh, can I get the slides? And I won't stop until no child ever has this disease again. To start, thank you for our sponsors for making this day a reality. From Zogenix, thank you so much, Carla Schad and Matthew Clark. From Ovid, Tom Perry, you're the best. Greenwich Biosciences, thank you, Jordan Stewart and Karthik Rajasekaran. The single most important point I want to stress today is that we believe in the power of partnership across the patient organization, academia, and industry. We're all one wheel that makes the machine move forward. And thank you all so much for being here. We understand how valuable your time is, and we are honored that you chose to spend your time with us today. Everyone has a folder, an agenda, and an attendee listing. I'm happy to make introductions after this. You also all have new research in your email box. Thank you so much to Dennis Law's incredible team, including Eduardo Perez. Yep, give a little wave, Eduardo. And Kim Goodspeed for working so hard on this. It turned into a much bigger project than any of us had anticipated. The mission of SLC6A1 is to advance scientific research, which will ultimately result in a cure for our patients. We hope today is a great networking opportunity and that you all leave inspired with new project ideas. We are accepting letters of intent for new research projects, and please don't hesitate to reach out. We're a large, motivated community with an even larger unmet need for patients. We're an ideal partner, and we love scientists. With all of that said, I really don't want to be here today. As I was thinking about what to say, I was thinking about this time last year. Maxwell was freshly diagnosed with a disease we had never heard of, and the name still doesn't make very much sense. And we knew nothing, but we did know that it was essential to get every key opinion leader in the same room. So we chose to host a roundtable at the American Epilepsy Society annual meeting in New Orleans. As you can imagine, traveling with 2-year-old twins was not easy, so I actually made Mark drive from Denver to New Orleans with all of our twin gear and prepare the Airbnb for the Twinado. I flew with them. And let me tell you, Southwest Airlines will never be the same. I am nearly sure I was added to the no-fly list somewhere over Iowa, but I have since boarded flights. I think that they've forgotten. And when I welcomed everybody to the round table last year, the only thing I could think of to say was the authentic truth, that I did not want to be here. And I was biting my lip not to cry. Because being here today represents the biggest heartache hopefully my family will ever know. And not just my family, the Bassey family, the Hart family, the Fry family, and countless other families, and the list is growing quickly by the day. It means that that innocent little baby is globally delayed across all areas of development. It means he struggles to play with his twin sister. It means he has a movement disorder, so he can't chase our cat. It means that Mark and I, as parents, deal with uncertainty and fear every day because we don't know what the future is going to hold for Maxwell. And there's a lot of parents in this room, and you understand that that is not the vision you held for your sweet little baby the first time you heard them cry. And it all started with a very strange set of symptoms. We noticed early on that Maxwell was not developing at the same rate as Riley. He had low muscle tone. He was missing every milestone and had staring spells and had this strange stereotypy. I'd go to the doctor and say, my baby keeps staring at his finger. And every doctor would say, oh, of course babies stare at their finger. And I'm like, no, he does this 12 hours a day. It's really starting to freak me out. And we now know that a lot of SLC6A1 babies do this. In fact, the doctor that diagnosed Maxwell was able to make another diagnosis almost on the spot because she was doing the same movement. SLC6A1 has only been on testing panels for a couple of years, and we're still not on all of the right panels across all testing companies. We are dramatically underdiagnosed. Our prevalence is 1 in 38,000, and the research we are doing will help generations of people to come after us. Our gene is a top gene associated with autism, epilepsy, and psychiatric disorders. We are a motivated patient base. We have a detailed and recontactable patient registry. We actually set a record with Simon Searchlight for the most patients to register in the shortest amount of time. And we are so proud of that. We maintain a list of pathogenic mutations. We have animal models, cell lines, and an open dialogue with our clinical research teams. We're a nimble patient organization. We're very responsive, and we're easy to work with. We are good partners. We now boast an army of educated patient families ready to advocate along with drug companies for drug approval. We have impactful videos showing our dire unmet need and access to patient journals. Our response times are second to none, sometimes within hours or minutes if I'm up. And with that said, let's get this party started. I'm walking into today with the same enthusiasm that Maxwell and Riley had for meeting Santa just a couple of days ago. And I know many of you work in a social services capacity, but I assure you, just based off of that picture, Mark and I have this parenting thing nailed. Things are going great. We have a tight agenda, but we have a lot of caffeine and snacks to keep you energized. And I'm now going to hand things over to Kim Nye, the founder of the TESS Research Foundation.